Hello live wires, Heather Boyd Wire here. Welcome to day of the 10-day scrap wire earring making challenge. I will put all the details about the challenge in the description below the video. Be sure to join the 10-day challenges group on Facebook to share photos of your creations from the challenge. And without further ado, let's get wired. Today we're making some fancy head pins. I'm going to start with the flower design. I have my little bag of scraps and I will dig into the bag to find some 20 gauge wire. This was an attempt at a pendant that I disbanded, and I decided to just keep all these scraps and reuse them. So I'll pull it open and I will grab my nylon jaw pliers to straighten out the wire. If you don't have nylon jaw pliers, you can pull your scraps of wire through a soft cloth to straighten them out. I'm going to measure 3 inches and I'll clip the end flush with my nipper tool. I'll get my round nose pliers and I'm going to make the flower quite small, so using the tip of the round nose pliers I will make a closed loop, and I'm going to continue making loops. So I'm going to make another one right beside the first loop, making sure they're one right beside the other, putting the wire out at an angle, and then I'm going to create another loop but bringing the wire to the opposite side. So I'm alternating bringing the wire to the front and bringing the wire to the back so that the flower will sit more flat. Make another little loop using the tip of your pliers so the loops will be the same size, and bringing the wire around at a bit of an angle. Continue until you have the amount of loops that you want, wiggling the wire around so they're going to connect at the beginning spot. I decided to do 6 loops so it will sit a little more flat, it'll be a little more symmetrical, bringing the wire straight up after your last loop and going in and adjusting them so they're evenly spaced and positioned. Put the end of the round nose pliers in to wiggle it around so the first loop is beside the last loop. Give it a pinch with your nylon jaw pliers to flatten it out a little bit. You can flip it and do the same on the other side. Keep adjusting until the flower is nice and even. I added a 6mm faceted glass bead, a spacer bead, and a 4mm miracle bead. I'll clip the end to about 3/8 to half an inch. Grab the end with the bail making pliers, holding the beads down firmly so they don't pop up, and bend the wire back and around to make a simple closed loop. Give it a press with the chain nose pliers, and we're going to make some quick hooks. So I have 2 pieces of wire that are about 1 3/4 inches long. You can use 20 gauge, and we're going to bring it around to make the 2 loops at the same time. Flip over your pliers to get the larger section to make the hook part, bend it out at a bit of an angle, and clip the wires with your nipper tool. We're going to soften the wire, and with our burr cup tool you could use a file. Open it up and add your beautiful earring with the flower. Close up the hook and there's the beautiful pair. For the squiggly ones, they're really free form, they're fun, so I just grabbed a scrap and bent it in half so I would have enough wire for both sides. Straighten it out. You can use 20 gauge or 22 gauge for this project. Clip the end flush, bring the end around into a closed loop with the round nose pliers, straighten the wire, do the same with the other piece. To make them even, we're going to do them both at the same time. So we'll start with the loop, bring it around, and then we can stack them together, making sure the loops are one on top of the other. Make sure the wires are straight, and you can make your little squiggle. This way the squiggles are going to be the same on both sides. Bringing the wire back and forth however many times you want to make a cute little end for your earring. Bring the wire back, holding it firmly, bring it back towards the middle, and then the wires will go straight up. You can separate them now and do any little adjustments to tighten up your squiggles. Just use the round nose pliers for that. Make sure they're even. Bring the wire down and up a little bit. You want that wire to be up vertically. And pinch the ends together a bit. Now you can give it a pinch with the nylon jaw pliers to flatten it out. You could even hammer it if you want. Put your beads, clip the end to 3/8 to 1/2 inch. Get your bail making pliers, hold the end firmly, bring the wire out and around to make a closed loop. Give it a little pinch to close it up. Make sure it's centered and straight. Add your hooks and there we go. I'm going to make some cute little bows now. So 22 gauge wire would be a little easier for this one. You don't want it too bulky. We're going to start by making a loop about 1 inch from the end. You could use about 4 inches of wire. And make another loop right beside it, bringing the wire back to the opposite side so it sits flat. Wiggle it around so the loops are one beside the other, making sure they're even. You can curve out the ends a little bit, make it look like a bow. Now you're going to bend one of the wires to the back, give it a little pinch. Hold it firmly and curve the wire around and straight up. Give it a pinch to make sure that little bend is tight. And make sure the wire is centered. And now flip it around, curve out the other end to make the other side of the bow. Hold it firmly with the chain nose pliers and bend the wire to the back, making sure the two ends of the bow are even. Push it right to the back and give it a pinch. Adjust it as you need to make sure both wires are curved. Pinch it again. Get your nipper tool and clip it so that end fits right in there. Remove it. See, we want the end to sit right in there so it's not scratchy. Give it a little pinch. Nice and smooth. Adjust it as you need. Straighten the vertical wire, add your beads. I just put 2 beads this time. They're 6mm. Clip the end to 3/8 to 1/2 inch with your nipper tool or flush cutters. Hold the beads firmly and make your centered loop with the bail making pliers. Pinch it with the chain nose pliers so the bow is even and parallel with the loop. Add your hooks and there are your beautiful little bow earrings. Thanks so much for watching the video. Be sure to share your creations for the duration of the challenge in the 10-Day Challenges Facebook group. If the challenge is over, stay tuned for the next 10-day challenge. And in the meantime, you can share any photos of your wire art or wire jewelry creations in the Wire Makers Club on Facebook. Have fun with the challenge, and we'll see you the next time.